Welcome back to my channel Into the Oracleverse, where we learn about Oracle SQL, PL SQL, and Apex. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In this video, we are going to see how to open an Oracle APEX Modal Dialog and set a page items value, which is present in that modal dialog dynamically using JavaScript and SQL. So so we are going to start from here. And if you haven't checked the previous video, I'll advise you to check it because we are doing it as a part of a series where trying to build a project management system. So you would be able to check the demo video here and the first part with which we were able to build this particular UI. And now we are going to, so right now to just give a recap, we are able to move the tasks from one swim lane to another, and we are able to rearrange that. And now by the end of this video, we will learn how to um, edit the descriptions of that given ticket using model dialog and by setting this value to that model dialog page. So let's get started. And so as the first step, so we would be needing a model dialog window. So I'll create one to update the tickets details. So let me go to app builder and I'll create a new page. So I'll create it form and I'll set the page number to 4 and let the name be update ticket details. And I'm going to set it as a drawer and we would be able to use anything. You can just choose as per your convenience. And then the table that I'm going to use is TMS tasks. So it is the table that we created as a part of the last video. So now I'm not going to provide any of these. I'll just navigate and I'll have the ID itself as the primary key. And yeah, so I have the new page created. So by default, since we created it as a form page, so we would have the automatic row processing of type form. And then, yeah, so we'll have all the relevant details captured here. And now let's move to the second step. So now we'll have to generate a URL for navigating to this model dialog. So we have two methods. One, we can use apex page.get URL function. So with this part, so the syntax you can check it in Oracle's official website. So I have added it in my blog, and this blog can be I'll provide a link in the description. So you would be able to navigate to my blog, and you will have the official URLs documented here. So you would be able to check the syntaxes. So for this particular feature, or in this case, so just this particular function should be enough. But now I'm going to go with this code. So I'll copy this and then I'll create a function which in turn would generate me a particular URL when I provide the ticket ID as the input. So I'll duplicate this tab and then I'll go to SQL Workshop, SQL commands. Let me paste it. I'll check this one. So the page is 4 and then app ID, I'm getting it on the fly. And then P4 ID. P4 ID. So I'm going to set it, since it is the primary key, I'm going to set it. And then the triggering element is the element with which should be clicked in order to this model dialog to be fired. So in my case, it's a this ID is something that we have set it when the particular UI is being rendered. So this might vary from one case to another, but if you are following the same scenario or the same example that we are doing, then yeah, it should be the same. And then, yeah, this should work. So and the function is created. So let me go back. And with this function, so maybe, yeah, now we'll next we'll have to generate this link dynamically. To do that, we'll have to go to our parent page. So I want this particular model dialog to be fired from here. So I'll go to this particular page and let me copy this PL/SQL code. Yeah, so I'll have to create a dynamic content. So to create that, I'll right click here and I'll create a subregion and I'll choose the type as dynamic content. And this is a PL/SQL function that we have. So the functionality of this is, so it is going to create a JSON object which will have the two keys and its respective value, ID and the URL. And this will in turn get the URL by calling the function prepare URL, which we have just compiled right now. So yeah, so it is going to create a JSON array, and then this JSON array is going to be embedded within a div which has the ID linked data. Now let me validate this, and it's successful. So I'll click OK, and for now I'll just name it as link generator, and I'll just run it as such. Yeah, so we are able to see the ticket and its respective URL, right? Yeah, and yeah, we won't be needing it for the UI purposes, right? So let's just hide it. So to hide it, I have the relevant CSS with me. So I'll go to the attributes section and let me paste it and run. So now we won't be able to see it, but it would not have been, so it would have been rendered, but it been hidden since we set its display as none. And now let's move to the next section. So now we have all the respective URLs for the respective ticket IDs. We just have to embed them in the respective element. So to do that, we have a JavaScript code here. So let me just copy this code and I'll go to the function and global variable section. And yes, so let me paste it here. So I'll just explain it. In short, so we are getting the data which is present within the element linked data, and then we are going to parse it as JSON, and then we are going to loop it, and we are going to attach an event handler. And on clicking it, so we are going to navigate with this particular function. So this is the JavaScript function which would be used to navigate to dialog. So we have the title, most probably, yeah. And then we'll have the dialog. So here we have it as a drawer. So I have it as drawer, and yeah, all the respective things are set as default. So yeah, and now I'll have to call this function somewhere, right? So I'll be calling it underneath it. So now I'll add it. I'll be adding one more function. Insert click links after the tickets are populated. Now let me try once. I hope I have everything in place. Yeah. So you would be able to see the respective things getting populated here. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. And this is how we would be able to leverage uh, PL/SQL, the combination of PL/SQL and JavaScript to navigate to a particular model dialog page from the UI. For more videos like this, subscribe to Into the Oracleverse.